Hello, it's Avon from Welshot here, and today I'm going to show you how to remove a subject from one image and place it into another. And we're also going to use a tool which is called the Refine Edge tool, something that's really useful for going around fine hair and fine detail. This is a Photoshop exercise, so let's get on with it. Here we go. We've got this is our background image obviously, and we've got the image that we need to cut out here, which is of Lindsay holding a camera correctly, which is one of our tips of the day recently. Now what we need to do is to remove Lindsay from this hedge, foliage, whatever you want to call it there. So what we're going to do now is to use this quick selection tool, which is the fourth one down. It's now got a minus in the brush. What we need is a plus, because plus adds to our selection. So let's go around Lindsay. Not too carefully, because we can go around it with the Refine Edge brush in a second, just to do the fine bits that we need to do. So let's just go around there. That's it. There we go. And we need also to remove these, what they call marching ants, from the centre of the picture as well. If we leave anything like those little bits that are still hanging around there, what will happen is you'll get a hole in the picture and you'll see the background shining through it. So to tidy up a little bit, we need to go to the minus side. Just pop that in there, pop that in there. What it's doing is it's, instead of taking away the section, it's going in slightly. That's it, that's done quite a good job. And now we're going to go into the Refine Edge brush. Now that's hidden at the moment, because if you need to click on this select and mask bracket at the top. Now it's opened up the particular page where the brush is. It's changed the background look completely, because we've got a selection here: onion skin, marching ants, you name it there. Whichever one suits you best, so you can see the difference in the background to your subject. I particularly like the one that's on at the moment, so you can detect one from the other. We're going to go around now with a brush similar to what we did before, and it's going to do a bit of magic. But to do that magic, it needs to have a little bit of instruction, so we need to click on the Smart Radius box and give this a figure of 2 to 3 pixels. The rest of these you can play with till your heart's content. I tend to leave them alone quite often, but it depends on the picture that you're actually using. Now all I've done there is just go round it with a brush, clicked onto it, and you can see it's just removed all that green stuff from around the hair. Take it in small sections, not too big, that way it'll work a bit quicker for you. A little bit time consuming, but it's much quicker than if you did it by hand. As you can see now, it's coming through. It does do quite a good job, and I think it's like magic actually, the way it does it. It's really good. So let's get rid of that. That's it. There's a bit of the camera strap here. Just tidy that up a bit, and a little bit around the wrist, just on there. Now there's a couple of little bits just beneath the finger and the shutter on the camera. So what we'll do is we'll just click inside that, and we'll let the Photoshop do its magic inside that section there. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. And what we now need to do is to click on this decontaminate colours section. If I click on that, you'll see what it does. It softens the edges a little bit. Now what it does is it brings the edges back into, because it's brought the contrast back up, it'll bring the edges back up to what it was actually shot at. It's quite soft really, because I did shoot it with a fairly fast lens, and the hairs at the back of Lindsay's head weren't in focus actually. So if you have a subject which is in focus, you'll find that that will actually stand out quite plainly. So now we've done that, we need to click on the OK button. Now that's done, it's separated Lindsay from the background, put her onto a plain transparent background, and we need to now click on this move tool, which is the top one here, and then we'll click on Lindsay and hold the mouse button down and take it up to the view from Welshot Towers. And when we do that, click on the mouse there and we'll just click onto that, the picture changes, bring it down and release, and she's there. Now what we need to do now is to click on Edit, go down to Free Transform. Now there's a box appeared now. If we click on the corner and hold the Shift key and take it down, it will reduce Lindsay in proportion, or in the correct proportions I should say, rather than make her look all stumpy and not normal, which you wouldn't appreciate, I'm sure. So you can actually make it as big or as small as you want, but I think that's probably about right on that one. So we got to actually looking out of the photograph as if you was photographing us from the scenery. So to get rid of this box, we can just click the Enter key. It is possible to move Lindsay around the picture if you want to move her any way you want, because she's on a separate layer. So we'll just leave her there for the time being. And all that needs to be done now is to save the image, and that's it. So that's how to cut out and fine-tune your image with the Refine Edge tool, which is great for doing loose hairs and things like that in your pictures. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.